swinging off the hill's hoist and climbing up the porch to pick sour grapes. "I no leaving my home," she says. "Not for Ling, not for no one." Data dries her hands on her dress while I set myself up on the vinyl lounge next to Jiddu's chair. It's a big brown recliner with worn-out arms and, even though my grandfather has been gone a while, no one's allowed to sit in it. He used to play cards against himself on a small square table while his grandkids ran and yelled and hid behind doors to scare each other. Those were the days. Simple, happy, unaffected. But I guess we all grew up. Well, all but one. My cousin Shadi kicks in his sleep on the opposite couch. The TV's on mute and one of his shoes is missing. He's here because he can't go home. His mother hates it when he drinks. If she saw him hungover, she'd lose it. So they play this game every Sunday, their own version of hide and seek, with Shadi passed out at someone's house and Auntie Faye calling around trying to find her son. "Yalla, Data swats him with her bare hand. "Get up!" He opens his eyes and groans. "Nick, I need water." I go to the kitchen and come back with a glass pitcher from the fridge. He pours it free fall into his mouth with surprising precision. "What's the time?" he rasps. 12. He looks at the TV, sees the midday news and nods. "I'm never drinking again." "Ya Allah, you saying this last week, now you sick!" Data yells while my cousin presses a pillow to his face. "You same as you dad, Jahesh, donkey." I sit watching them, chewing another slice of apple. "When you gonna get married?" our grandmother demands. Shadi drops a cushion. "Nick's older than me, she's not married." "By one day," I snap. "Nicole, very good girl, enta Jahesh." Data standing feet apart with her hand pointed at the TV. "Even this one get married." We both turn to see footage of Salim Mahaja pushing through a crowd of frenzied journalists. "Yeah," says Shadi, "and he's getting divorced too." I take the TV off mute while they argue back and forth. "Salim, are you guilty? Salim, are you going to jail?" He's walking from Downing Centre Court wearing mirrored aviator sunglasses and a blue silk tie. A few months ago, no one knew who the fuck he was. But then he had that wedding, that big Lebanese wedding, where he'd paraded through the streets of Western Sydney like a real-life prince. And although for most around these parts it was little more than another colourful day in Lidcombe, the rest of Australia balked. Because of course Salim wasn't a prince. He was a local councillor, a public servant. "Why you have one shoe?" Data stares down at Shadi, but he ignores her. He leans back and lets loose a silent burp while I gradually raise the volume. Salim Mahaja, seen here leaving court in June, is facing several investigations, including alleged electoral fraud. "Yeah, that's what we need, Nick. More noise." The disgraced former deputy mayor continues to be the subject of an AVO taken out on behalf of his estranged wife. The couple were married in the so-called wedding of the century, but separated less than 10 months later. The newsreader tilts her head. She reads the prompter with an arched brow and just the slightest hint of ridicule. But I don't blame Salim for the big wedding. Lebanese people talk so much about getting married that by the time you're in your 20s, it's the only thing you can think about. "Cuz, turn it down!" I reluctantly lower the volume while Data does just the opposite. "You no baby anymore, you man!" Okay. I watch as Shadi struggles to his feet. He puts his arms around our grandmother and kisses her face. "I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry." I can see her body start to soften. She strokes his back, pacified by his childlike hug. Shadi, as the fates would have it, is her only grandson, the only boy on my father's side that can carry our name. God help us. They hold each other for a while, then he says, "Can I have some fruit like Nick?" Data starts laughing. "Yee, you big baby." And she heads for the kitchen with a smile on her face. "Fuck, the old girl's got a nag on her, eh?" I fold my arms as he drops to the couch. "What?" He twists his hand at me. "Well, for starters, your shoe's in a bush out front." "Oh, nice of you to bring it in." "I wasn't sure it was yours." "Cuz." He's propped up on his elbow now.